Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome to my tunnel. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Barbara. I'm in Zone 7A in the state of Tennessee, and I'm out here actually this morning, which doesn't usually happen during the week. But I woke up really early this morning and I don't have meetings on my calendar. I have like one meeting and it's like in this afternoon. So I got some time on my hands today. So I thought I would come out here in the morning and just enjoy this weather. I actually walked down here from the house. It's about 68 degrees in the tunnel. It says it's, I think, 80, 84. I think is what it says. But it feels very pleasant in here, very, very good. So I came down here to do some harvesting, a morning harvest. The temperatures here are literally in the low 80s all week long, between 80 to 85, somewhere along in that. And then the highs starting, I think, tomorrow, the lows tomorrow are going to be around 56 to 58. I'm praying it doesn't go any lower than that. But there's some harvesting that needs to be done, especially on the outside, in case the temperatures drop past the 55. I want to make sure that I go ahead and harvest what I can in case for some reason something happens and I lose it. And then again, things are they're dwindling outside, which is fine. It's that season, right? When things are starting to dwindle, you're still getting a harvest, but maybe, not as much. So let's go out here and start in the garden first and see what we have. I know that I have purple hull peas to harvest because I haven't done those in probably a week and a half. So I know I have those and definitely don't want to lose those. And then we'll see what else we have. For some things, it's going to be like the final harvest. I think, depending on how it's looking, we're just going to go ahead and call it, maybe. But also, I wanted to tell you guys, for those that have been watching me, you know that I had my first gardening class this past weekend. I announced it on here. We had 50 people. So I was very proud for my first class. We had 50 people that signed up. We had about almost 20 in person and we had 30 people online. It went amazing. So I've officially done my first gardening class. It was a beginner class on how to grow food, and it was literally for beginners. Like if you've never had a garden or whatever, I walked you through all the things of how to get started. There was a lot of energy in the class, a lot of enthusiasm. People were ready to go out there and, just get to it after the class, which I'm so grateful. And I had people in the class who did have gardens or whatever, and they still said they walked away and learned some good stuff. So I'm very happy about that. And then also, as part of the class, for those that were in person, we actually came down and did a tunnel of the high tour. A tunnel of the high tour. A tour of the high tunnel, and we also did the outside garden as well. So they got a chance to see in person the things that I talked about. They got a chance to harvest and get whatever they wanted. So we'll see if they left anything for us. If they didn't, it's all good, because I have plenty. But let's go out here and see what else they have. Also, I want to tell you that as a part of this class, and again, if you want the replay, let me know. Send me a message down below, and the replay is $47. Yeah, send me a message or send me an email. All my information is down below. But as part of this gardening class, I did a beginner's guide, a how to grow food beginner's guide. I should have brought a copy down here. I have to show you guys on another video of what it looks like. It turned out really, really good. So they got a physical book if they were in person. If they were virtual, they got the digital copy. So if you do buy the replay, you'll get a digital copy of the book, but the book is going to be for sale on our website, hopefully by the beginning of next week. So anyway, let's get to the business. Let's see if they left us anything to harvest, and let's go check out and see what's going on in the outside garden. Okay, my little root apron is hanging down low. I got more tomatoes than I thought I would have. Definitely. So we'll go in here and see how many we have. Definitely hornworm damage. I didn't see any hornworms like physically, but I can see the damage of the hornworms. You can tell, you know, when they've eaten off like all the leaves and branches. So I know they're out here. I just didn't take time to try to, you know, inspect them or whatever. And again, whatever I get now from these tomatoes out here, we'll just count it as a blessing, because they look bad but yet they're still producing. And so if you saw me leave some on the vine, either they were not blushing yet or they were already eaten up, and I'll just come back and get those later all at one time so that I can kind of just, you know, get rid of them all together. I didn't want to put them all messy and stuff in my root apron. So whatever you saw me leave is because either it wasn't ready or because it was bad. But I feel like I got quite a bit. I at least got like 10 or so, maybe even 15. Let's go in here and dump this and see what we got, and then we'll come back and harvest some more. Okay, I have to be gentle with this since they are tomatoes. But let's see if we can gently put them in this basket and see what we have. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all for September. What do you think? So one of the things that amazes me is how some crops decide at the end of the summer. Look at me now, right? Like the Salvatore Select, this one is a paste tomato. I did it last year for the first time and loved it. It did extremely well last year. This year hasn't done that well, but now it's like it's putting on hits, which is like, these are, again, near perfect. But it just amazes me. Like last year, they did great all throughout the summer. This summer, I didn't harvest a lot at all. But now I see plenty hanging on the vine, which is so odd. I don't know why some do that. So yeah, I got, let's see, some Amish paste, some beefsteaks, and some Salvatore Select. So that is pretty good, I would say, for, oh, this one is bad. We'll cut that bad part off. But that's pretty good for September for out there. And before I even walk down here, I didn't have my camera, but I harvested in the back of my house. And I probably have a basket this size of Roma tomatoes from the back of my house. Y'all, I am swimming in tomatoes. So if you have any ideas on what else I can make with my tomatoes, let me know. I've already done roasted salsa for the freezer. I've canned roasted salsa. I've done tomato soup. And when I tell you that tomato soup is bomb, I don't know. I did record it. I don't know which video is going to play first. So if you're seeing this and you haven't seen the tomato soup, that means it's on its way. The tomato soup is bomb. So good. Creamy tomato soup. So I did that. Then, of course, I have a whole lot in my freezer that I'm going to do spaghetti sauce with maybe barbecue sauce is what I'm thinking. I haven't quite decided. But y'all, let me know what else ideas for tomatoes. Let me know. And then at the end, if I still have green tomatoes that haven't blushed and it's time to kind of like just get them, then I heard I can make chow chow out of the green tomatoes. So I'm here for it. So let's clip our roux back on. This time I'm going to take a tray so we can dump out there as we go. So let's go get some more. Y'all can see my basket is pretty full of just purple hull peas. But look what I found when I was out there. My first cantaloupe. It's on the small side. And again, I've never successfully grown cantaloupe to be able to even pick anything. So I wonder if it's ready. I don't smell anything, but it's kind of small. But there's another one that was already off the vine. It already looks like it's decaying. So that must have happened in the last 2 or 3 days, because when we were out here with the class, it wasn't like that. But somebody told me, one of my friends said that the cantaloupe, when it's ready to harvest, it'll just literally just, when you pick it, it just kind of falls off on its own, like you don't have to pull it. And that's what this one did. But it's really small, but okay. I'll take it in the house and see if it is edible. But that's my first cantaloupe that I have grown. Y'all, there are still more beans. I'm gonna make one more pass through the beans and see what else I can get. Y'all, it feels amazing out here. The breeze, the wind. This right here is perfect gardening weather. Perfect. That's why I tell you, if you're not doing a fall garden, really consider it, because you get to enjoy it more because the pace is so much slower. But the weather, y'all, you're not fighting bugs and pests. Now, I got some fire ants. Someone already bit me. I got some fire ants that's on my purple hull peas. I don't know why. They love them every year, but something bit me. But it's not too bad. I'm still standing. Can y'all feel the breeze? It feels so good. I'm gonna make one more pass at the purple hull peas, and then we're gonna move on to something else. I saw plenty of jalapenos out there also to harvest as well. So I don't know, y'all. Is this gonna be our last harvest of the summer in the outside garden? I don't know. Y'all, the basil is still looking great. Let me turn you around so you can see the basil. That basil is still looking very good. And then I do have some squash coming. You can't see it from this angle, or maybe you can. I got some little squash forming. We're gonna see if we can get some squash definitely before first frost. I need the temperature to stay up a little bit. Okay, I did one more pass, and this is full again. So this is 3 full. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is the most I've ever harvested at one time. Let's see if I can pick it up. Do you see that? Unbelievable. That is quite a bit. Y'all, that's pretty amazing. That is a lot of purple hull peas. That's the most I've gotten. If that's the last harvest of those, which something tells me I might be able to get one more, but if that's the last one, my heart is satisfied for sure. So now I'm gonna go down this other row because I saw some jalapeno peppers. Let's see how many jalapeno peppers we can get, which means if we have more jalapeno peppers, we can make more jalapeno salt. So let's go see what we can gather. I can't believe I'm seeing more purple hull peas. I'm like, how did I miss this? It's like I missed a whole section. Unbelievable. I may come back through and get those. Okay. Even though it's cool out here, I have worked up a sweat and an appetite. Okay, so can you believe I have another apron full of purple hull peas? How I missed them, I don't even know. But before I unleash those, this is what I got out there while I was out there. And let me just kind of show you as I put them in here. I found some more tomatoes too, which is always a good thing. Okay, so found some more tomatoes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at that. So, and then I got some bell peppers while I was out there. You can see those. It's like a little mini orange bell pepper. Then I got some sweet bonnets and some jalapenos as well. So not too many jalapenos, but these are the Craig Grande, so you can see how big they are. So that's a nice little basket full. And now let's see how many more purple whole peas we have, which this basket is already full. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna have to help it out. Okay. Even more full. I wonder how many pounds this is. I have no idea, but it is chock full to the max. To the max. They're falling all out of the sides and everything. I have more to harvest. Oh, I see some more jalapenos looking at me right here in the tunnel. But y'all, do you see this? This thing is full of purple whole peas. I text my husband and told him he's gonna have to come get me and the harvest, because remember, I walk down here, so there's no way I can carry all this back up to the house. I see more stuff. Let me go get the rest of these jalapenos that I see. Okay, y'all, my knight in shining armor just showed up. My husband came to get me and the harvest. I got more stuff. Let me show you right quick what I have. And then, y'all, we're going to have to do a part 2 because I now need to eat. Uh-oh, what did I drop? A jalapeno. Look at that, y'all. Great for a morning harvest. We got this, we got this. So, a fall morning harvest. We got to do part 2. I still got plenty more to harvest, but it's not going to happen on this video. Thank you guys for joining me. My husband has come to get me. He has an appointment, so I'm going to take my ride while I have a ride. But thank you guys for joining me as we did a good harvest this morning. I'm really excited, really pleased. Get out in your gardens today. The weather, I hope where you are, is as beautiful as it is here. Remember that gardening is a journey. Let's grow together. I'll see you next time, friend.